Good evening from New York City. We are continuing our streaming marathon today. This is our third stream. We are in Little Italy, Chinatown, New York City, Lower Manhattan. Earlier today, we started in Shipshead Bay, Brooklyn, walked around the canal, then later we walked around Washington Square Park, Union Square, Madison Square Park. And now we are in Little Italy on Mulberry Street, and Little Italy connects to Chinatown. So we are going to walk around Little Italy and Chinatown, New York City. Mulberry Street is the main street in Little Italy with all the restaurants. However, it looks like they are not at full capacity today. It's Tuesday, it's not weekend, but there are some people, but on a weekend it's usually completely full, but not today. So we will be walking around a few restaurants here on Mulberry Street in Little Italy, Manhattan, New York City. As you can see, not too many people here today yet. There will be more later today. The evening just started, it's getting darker. Local time is 4:55 p.m. and we are in Little Italy, New York City, on Mulberry Street and Grand Street.
It said nobody asked for the price.
Hi NY for watching us, and hi everybody else. Thank you for coming back. This is probably one of the most famous bakeries, Italian bakeries in Little Italy. It's called Ferrara, established in 1892. It's really good stuff. All the traditional bakery and pastry. Also looks very Christmassy, I would say. So we'll continue down Mulberry Street toward Canal Street. More Italian restaurants on the way. Cannoli is probably most famous Italian pastry. And that's a Christmas store. Christmas in New York. Christmas store.
He said when breaking Trump laws, people started returning all their stuff.
Asleep for the wicked.
So let's check it out in a moment. Welcome to our stream. Thank you for joining us. We are in Little Italy, New York City. Our third stream today. We are doing streaming marathon. Started in Brooklyn and continued in Manhattan. If you miss some Christmas music, you can get some right here, right now. They sell hot beverages too. Nice. And candy. And that's a Christmas tree. Major restaurants here, Italian restaurants on Noble Street, unfortunately not at full capacity yet, but again, nice music. And yes, that was a beautiful store, Ruth. I agree with you 100%. In the background, maybe you can see it. I'm gonna zoom it in. You see Empire State Building lit today in green and red. Looks fantastic. And let's just listen to a little bit of Italian music and accordion. Unless, of course, the gentleman will pause, and then we will wait for a moment and see if he plays something else. He's playing for the patrons of this restaurant called Lia Maria, I think. Beautiful. New York, New York. Okay, let's continue our walk. This is a souvenir store on Mulberry Street with all kinds of New York souvenirs. By the way, use the chat under the video so we can communicate. I can read the messages, you can send messages, you can ask questions, you can talk to each other, you can chat with each other. You can tell us where you're watching us from. Welcome everybody. In the meantime, it's gotten dark, like it should be. We are in saving time right now. We went 1 hour back on our clock in the US, I think, in most states. And now it's getting darker 1 hour earlier than it used to. It is pretty. It is pretty at night, and the lights make the streets look very Christmassy. Christmas is coming too, and it's a very nice day today, warmer than normal, and very pleasant walk around the city is what a lot of people took today just to enjoy one of the last warm days of the year, probably. In the meantime, we welcome everybody who is joining us. In case if you're not subscribed yet and you like what we do, hit that bell and notifications and subscribe. You will know when we're live and you will know when we're posting videos. Let everybody else know about our channel if you'd like to share the link to it or to the video so they will enjoy the streams and videos as well. So we are approaching Canal Street, and this is kind of the end of Little Italy here and the beginning of Chinatown. Even though they intermingled, it's hard to tell where is Little Italy, where is Chinatown, because on the parallel street there are a lot of Chinese supermarkets and restaurants too, and you just walk around randomly and you enjoy all of this. The fruit street vendors in Chinatown. Display looks good, but if you want to buy something, they will not let you pick and choose. So they might give you something that is not as good looking as what you see in front of you. So you should be a little bit mindful about what you're buying. But for the most part, everything it looks pretty good. You see the lights above the street. The streets are decorated very pretty, and of course it attracts the tourists a lot as well as the locals. I hope the network is not giving us a hard time and we are having a smooth transmission with no lag. Just to mention, we also have in the description under the video, we have buy me a coffee link in case if someone likes what we do and would like to buy us a coffee. You're more than welcome to do so. The link is in description under the video. But we appreciate all of you, your subscriptions, your shares, your likes, your dislikes, your comments, everything is very much appreciated. We are walking Chinatown, New York City. This is Bayard Street. We're making a left turn. Hi Carlos, welcome. Okay, hi Andrew. Great transmission, thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming back. If I'm not mistaken, you're from Frankfurt am Main, Germany. I'm trying to exercise my memory sometimes. Welcome, Germany. It's probably late at night in Germany. Must be 11 or 12 p.m. Welcome everyone who is here with us watching our stream. We're in Chinatown, New York City, and we're crossing Mott Street and intersection of Mott and Bayard. See, certain street signs in Chinatown are in English and Chinese. Okay, we're going to zigzag and browse these streets of Chinatown that have nothing to do with the Midtown Manhattan avenues and streets. It's cooked here, it's rounded, it takes turns, but it's very hard to get lost. As long as you have a little bit of sense of direction, you will end up somewhere where it looks familiar and you will not be lost. These streets look beautiful at night. A souvenir store. We are walking on Mott Street, M-O-T-T. As you can see, most businesses' signs are written in English and Chinese. One of the bakeries. Bakeries are super popular. And it's not just a bakery, it's not just pastries or buns, it's also noodles and rice and soups. So we're continuing walking down Mott Street. And this one is an old church. It used to be a Catholic church, and now it is still, but the service takes place not just in English but also in Chinese and Mandarin. And it has a school in this church as well. Another very narrow side street, Moscow Street, M-O-S-C-O, Moscow. And from here, if you look up, you will see World Trade Center building in the middle of your screen. One World Trade with an observation deck on top of the building, which is definitely worth visiting. Look at the street art here on the walls of the building. Hundreds of restaurants here in Chinatown.
And no menu. Okay? Enjoy.
Every other door is a restaurant here on these blocks. Okay. So we are approaching the intersection where we're going to make a left turn and walk into Chinatown from the other side of it. Yes, it's really warm today. It was about 65 during the day, about 15 degrees Celsius, and it was pretty warm actually. And Germany is getting -1 Celsius. It is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That is real cold. Good luck with the cold, Germany. This is Worth Street, W-O-R-T-H, and we are going to take the first or second left into Chinatown again to explore another small, narrow, crooked street of it. And not too many people are visiting restaurants today. Tuesday night, probably the major night for eating out. Even the sign, street sign for Chase Bank is duplicated in Chinese. That's Doyer Street. Doyer Street is famous for, it used to be called the Blood Street or something like that, because it was so bad as far as criminal situation about 100 years ago here in the streets that there was blood running down the street. You can tell that New York came a long way from being a violent city to being an okay-ish city, I should say. Hi, Luis Miguel Silva. Another street art here, a wall art. We're gonna look at from different angle. And these are restaurants with the tables right in the middle of the street. There is no car traffic here, just pedestrian. So the street is dedicated to eating out and walking through it. Taiwan Pork Chop House. It's one of the restaurants. This one is a very old establishment that is listed in pretty much all travel books. Nongwa Tea Parlor. It serves the food the way it used to be served more than 100 years ago. The view of Doyers Street in Chinatown, New York City. And Doyer Street is attracting local artists, and it's oftentimes painted like this, and this here is painted as well. If you can take a look, it looks pretty artsy, pretty good, pretty awesome, and pretty different from other streets. And more wall art. Doyer Street is very short, and now we're in Pell Street, P-E-L-L. Also take a look at the lights and the restaurant signs and signs of the businesses. Everything looks as if you would be overseas. In China, for instance, in Taiwan, in Hong Kong. This is how the streets would look like in those touristic areas. The old cities, old towns. If you look this way, you don't even see any sign written in English. Everything is in Chinese, which is pretty cool. This is why we love New York, because you can find anything here. You don't have to even travel overseas. You can take a train, a subway train, and go to any area you want to experience and eat any kind of food you want to eat. Thank you very much everyone who has subscribed during our live stream now and who is subscribed already. And for those who are not sure if you want to subscribe or not, if you like what we do, go ahead. It only takes a moment, and you will be notified when we're live and when we post our videos. Thank you. We did not get lost. We're back on Mott Street. We just made a circle and we came back, but we are working on the opposite side of Mott Street to show you the opposite side. And look at the streets. Look how beautifully it's decorated. On a warm evening like this, it's a pleasure to walk around here, and if you have a company, having a dinner here would be fantastic. Prices are very reasonable here, and the quality of food is great. That's a gift shop. Thank you very much, Andre. Thank you very much for your support, everybody. Accident 158. Hi from Philippines. Hi, Philippines. We are having international audience. We know we have people watching us from Germany, from the Philippines. Who are you otherwise? Where are you watching us from? Tell us where are you watching us? Where are you watching us from? It's very nice to know. And it's amazing how the technology allows us to communicate these days and show you the world. And it feels good to be a part of it. This is Bayard Street, and we are continuing on Mott Street. Food, and more food, and souvenirs. Bulacan, Philippines. Hi, Philippines. Thank you for letting us know. How's the weather in the Philippines? Probably warmer than New York, even though New York today felt pretty warm with unseasonably high temperatures of about 65, 67 Fahrenheit or 15, 17 Celsius. We're here, flute, Chinese flute is playing somewhere ahead of us. Let's see if we can find a musician. Let's follow the sign, follow the sound. Let's see what happens. We are approaching Canal Street. Yes, that gentleman is across the street. And we will walk by. Okay, just a reminder, we are in Chinatown, New York City on Canal Street right now. Chestnuts, bok choy, peanuts. We will probably be live for another 15-20 minutes or so. So you can hang on, or you can watch us later, because I know it's pretty late, and this video will be available real time and anytime after. So we will not be upset if someone needs to go because of the late hours anywhere else around the globe, and you guys can always watch us later. Hi NY for joining our stream. Welcome to Chinatown, New York City. We're on Canal Street and Mulberry Street. Dragon fruits, red dragon fruit and yellow dragon fruit. You're welcome. Pomegranates, tangerines, oranges, persimmons. Thank you everyone who's joining our stream. Welcome to New York. Welcome to Chinatown. It's dark in here. Time 5:39 p.m. For those who are watching us from the outside of the United States, they're probably interested in how much certain things are. So I'm going to show you the price tags so you can take a look and compare to what you have it for in your countries. And just to remind that 1 pound is 453 grams, I think, almost half a kilo. So if you're calculating the price for the kilo, it's approximately 2 pounds. That's a seafood store right here. So you can buy a lobster here or anything else you can possibly imagine. This seafood store is on Canal Street and Baxter Street. Thank you, Andre. Now we know that prices in Germany and prices in the US on basic or not so basic fruits and vegetables are similar. You're right, it depends on the quality, it depends on the area where you buy it from. Some supermarkets are more expensive than the others. These prices here are probably at the lower end of the price spectrum, but they give you a good picture of what you can get it here for in New York City. Of course, if you go to more expensive areas like Upper West Side, Upper East Side, you probably see the same exact product and the price will be 4 or 5 times higher. Don't be surprised. You just need to know where to get it from. This bakery is called Sweets, one of the pretty popular bakeries here in Chinatown. Also more convenient than the most, as they have tables and you can sit down and have your food eaten inside at those tables. This here is a super exotic thing that you may or may not understand. I'll just show you the menu and you judge for yourself. How do you like the name Thousand Layer Belly?
Nếu món này ở nước ngoài không ạ?
Có.
Ngoài. Hôm nay đi bị.
Yêu 20 先有。
Ủa nhưng mà chị nó trứng chốc đi thịt cả chứ ạ?
Yêu 20 啊。
Không có hủ thịt đấy, con tay giặt đâu.
Did you see that? This is something that not everyone would know how to eat it and what that is, but it's a part of Chinese cuisine, and this is funny or not, but it's popular and they have a store here, so I'm sure they have a clientele who buys that. Thank you, Luis Miguel, for your messages. Thank you for everyone who's joining us. We are browsing Chinatown, New York City. If you did not subscribe, please subscribe if you like what we do. Thank you very much. Also, just to mention that we have a link in the description, a link to buy me a coffee. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, if you like what we do, would like to support the channel, you're more than welcome to do so as well. The link is in the description. Thank you. But anything and everything is important. Your views, your subscriptions, your shares, your likes, your comments, and your chat participation. So don't be shy, you can use the chat more. Chat, live chat under the video or next to the video depending on how you're watching it. This place is called Kung Fu Tea. It's a chain, but it's a very popular bubble tea chain. It has locations in Manhattan and Brooklyn and probably in Queens and somewhere else too. If you never tried bubble tea, you should. It is a very tasty sweet treat in the form of a tea. We are crossing Central Street. This one has a simple name, food station. In New York City, we have the grades posted on every restaurant: A, B, C, D, E, and F. A is the best, and B is a little worse than the A. It's supposed to show the sanitary inspection grade. So if the place had a sanitary inspection and they failed for some reasons, they get a low grade, and then it's posted on the door for everyone to see. Brooklyn also different, but usually the prices are less in Brooklyn than in Manhattan. But on seafood like that, it's probably about the same. There are huge Chinatowns in Brooklyn as well if it comes to Chinese products and Chinese food and Chinese delicacies, as well as in multiple communities have their own representation. Huge representation in Brooklyn and Queens and the Bronx. If you're shopping at those supermarkets, the prices are definitely less and the quality of food is very, very good. This is Lafayette Street. Below Canal Street, there's nothing much going on. There's a lot of government buildings and a lot of office buildings. So after hours, the streets don't look exciting at all for the next 10-15 blocks. So we're not going to walk there. This is McDonald's in Chinatown on Canal Street. McDonald's sign spelled in Chinese characters as well. So these jackets were given to everyone who participated in New York City Marathon. Everyone who finished the marathon, was given his jacket and the medal. A lot of people were seen walking around the city on Sunday night and yesterday with medals on them. That's an achievement for everyone to see. A big medal for participating in 50th New York City Marathon. And we were streaming live today, right now, for exactly 1 hour. This is our third stream today. We had a streaming marathon. We had a morning stream from Brooklyn, from Shipshead Bay. Then we have a stream from Washington Square Park, and we walked all the way through Union Square to Madison Square Park. And now we walked in Little Italy and Chinatown. So we're slowly going to end our stream, and with that I just want to remind you, so if you're not subscribed, please do so to receive all the notifications when we're live and when we post our videos. If you'd like to support our channel, there is a link in the description that's called Buy Me a Coffee. You can buy us a coffee if you'd like to do so. Thank you very much for staying with us. And we're going to say good night, good morning, good evening, and good day, depending on where you are in the world. And we'll be live and we'll be posting our videos as soon as we can. Our next goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers, which is only a few hundred subscribers away. And this will unlock the features that will allow us to communicate through the chat and multiple other things that YouTube will allow us to do to improve the quality of our streams, and then we'll continue from that point on even more. So thank you so much for watching us today. We appreciate you. We appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your views, your comments, your shares, and I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I hope you will continue enjoying our streams and videos in the future. Thank you so much. Thank you, Andre, for your active participation in the chat today. Hope to see new live videos soon. Have a nice evening. See you. Have a good night, Germany. We'll see you later. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful time of the day. Bye-bye.